Hello, this video will cover managing your cases. Cases can be updated in two ways. They can be updated via the customer portal or via email. Let me cover updating a case by email first. If you wish to update a case by email, there are a number of rules that need to be satisfied. These are listed below. Firstly, your email must be sent to support.case@microfocus.com. That email that you send must contain a unique reference. The format is on the screen. You will be able to get this reference from any email notifications you have received from us. The case must not have been closed more than 14 days, and the sending email address must satisfy one of the following conditions. The email address must exactly mirror the one that is in your profile. For example, it cannot be an alias. Alternatively, it can match the email address of another user for that particular account. Your delegated admin defines who has access to an account. Finally, for a specific case, your support engineer can add an email address to the case for reply purposes. Please ask them if you'd like them to do that. Of important note, you cannot create new cases by email. Let us now look at the customer portal. Please log on. Then you can access your cases and manage them one of two different ways. You can do it via the tile in the central part or from the grey ribbon bar. I'm going to show you from the grey ribbon bar. You can select the drop-down list. There are two features available from here. You can create a new case. The way to do this is covered in a separate video, or you can view all cases. By default, the view all cases will initially take you to your open cases. There are a number of different views that you can take from here. You can alternatively search for a case here. You can get some different list views. As I mentioned, when you initially log on and come in, you'll by default get My Open Cases. But there are three other views available. You can see all my cases, which are the cases which are owned by you, whatever their status, so both open and closed. You can see My Accounts Open Cases, which is all open cases for your particular accounts, whether you own them or somebody else does. Or you can see all My Accounts cases, whatever the status, so both open and closed. Now let's take a look at a case. To open the case, you select the hyperlink. Then this will show you some information about the case. Up the top part, you have some general information as to the status, the severity, priority, the account. You can then scroll down and see various pieces of information. You have the description you provided and then some summary. On a previous slide, I mentioned to you a list of email addresses that support can add for the purpose of replying to the case. You will see this under this email CC. So here will be a list of email addresses that have been assigned specifically to this case to be able to reply to. Other information you have here is the product and environment information that as at the time. Please note you also have the serial number. In the consolidated history, you can see information that has been communicated by the case. This will be both comments and emails. To see the details of those, please select the Expand All, and then you can get to the detailed content of them. Further down, when a case is created, it automatically has a file exchange account created for use. With this, you get account and password information. So you go to this particular URL, and from within here, use the account and password information to be able to exchange files with support. Let's now scroll up to the top. There are 3 types of updates you can do on the case. When you created the case, you put in the priority. If the priority of the case to you has changed, you can change this priority. This has become more important to me, so now I'm going to update this to be high. You can put a comment on the case. Rather than sending an email, you can add comments which the support engineer will be informed of. Please note you can make more space available by dragging in the bottom right corner. When you add a comment or send an email, the status of the case is put into pending support new activity to alert the engineer that you have contacted them. Finally, you can request closure. This adds a case comment, which you can edit if you wish to request closure of the case. For other features in the portal, you can refer to our other videos.